Hey there, DIY enthusiasts. Welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive into the heart of home improvement. Today, let's talk about a space that often gets overlooked, the garage. It's that one area in our homes that tends to become a catch-all for everything we don't have a place for. But did you know it's more than just a place to park your car? A garage can be so much more if we just give it a little bit of love and attention. Your garage can be a workshop, a storage area, and even a hobby zone. Imagine having a dedicated space for all your DIY projects, neatly organized tools, and a clutter-free environment. A well-organized garage can make your life easier. No more searching for that one tool you need or tripping over random items. Everything has its place, and you can find what you need in a snap. Plus, it can also add value to your home. A clean, organized garage is a big selling point for potential buyers. It shows that you take care of your property and have a keen eye for detail. But let's be honest, garages can easily become dumping grounds. It's so tempting to just toss things in there and deal with them later. Stuff piles up, and before you know it, you can't even park your car inside. It becomes a chaotic mess that feels overwhelming to tackle. Don't worry, we've all been there. It's a common problem, but the good news is it's totally fixable. With a little bit of planning and some elbow grease, you can transform your garage into a functional and organized space. Start by decluttering and getting rid of items you no longer need. Then create zones for different activities and invest in some good storage solutions. Are you ready to get started? Let's do this. Roll up your sleeves, grab your tools, and let's turn that cluttered garage into a space you can be proud of. Happy organizing. Before you start tearing things down and buying storage bins, take a good look at what you're working with. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of organizing and forget to assess the situation first. Think of it like planning a road trip. You wouldn't just jump in the car and start driving without a destination in mind, right? You need a map, a plan, and a clear idea of where you're headed. The same principle applies here. Start by emptying out your garage as much as possible. Yes, this might seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, it's worth it. When you remove everything, you get a blank canvas to work with. This allows you to see the space clearly and understand its potential. Think of it as hitting the reset button. Once the garage is empty, you can sweep the floor and get a clear picture of the space. This is your opportunity to envision how you want your garage to look and function. Do you need more storage, a workspace, maybe a place to park your car? Now it's time to take inventory. Go through everything and decide what you need to keep, what you can donate, and what you can throw away. Be honest with yourself. If you haven't used something in a year, you probably don't need it. This is a crucial step in the process because it helps you declutter and make room for the things that truly matter. As you sort through your items, categorize them into groups. For example, tools, sports equipment, seasonal decorations, and so on. This will make it easier to organize them later. And remember, it's okay to let go of things. Holding on to items you no longer need or use only creates unnecessary clutter. Once you've sorted everything, it's time to think about storage solutions. Consider what kind of storage will work best for your needs. Shelving units, pegboards, and storage bins are all great options. The goal is to create a system that makes it easy to find and access your items. Now start putting things back in the garage, but do it thoughtfully. Place items you use frequently in easy-to-reach spots. Store seasonal items or things you rarely use in higher or less accessible areas. This way you'll maintain an organized space and avoid future clutter. Remember, the key to a well-organized garage is maintaining it. Set aside time every few months to reassess and reorganize if needed. This will help you keep the space functional and clutter-free, and don't forget to celebrate your progress. Organizing a garage is no small feat, and you deserve to feel proud of your hard work. Enjoy your newly organized space and the peace of mind that comes with it. So, take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and get started. Your dream garage is just a few steps away. Now that you've sorted through everything, it's time to get cleaning. A clean garage is a happy garage. Grab your broom, dustpan, and some cleaning supplies. Sweep the floor, dust the shelves, and wipe down any surfaces. You might be surprised at how much dirt and grime has accumulated over time. If you have any oil or grease stains, use a degreaser to remove them. Once your garage is clean, you can start thinking about storage solutions. This is where the fun begins. Now it's time to talk storage. The key to an organized garage is maximizing vertical space. Think shelves, hooks, and overhead storage. Wall-mounted shelves are great for storing bins, boxes, and other items you don't use every day. Pegboards are perfect for hanging tools, gardening supplies, and sports equipment. And don't forget about overhead storage. This is a great way to store seasonal items like holiday decorations or camping gear. Another great option is to use cabinets. Cabinets can hide clutter and keep your garage looking neat and tidy. Look for cabinets with adjustable shelves so you can customize the space to fit your needs. Workbench wonders, creating your DIY zone. Every DIY enthusiast needs a dedicated workspace. If you have the space, consider setting up a workbench in your garage. A workbench can be as simple or as elaborate as you like. You can buy a pre-made workbench or build your own. Just make sure it's sturdy and has enough space for you to work comfortably. Once you have your workbench set up, organize your tools and supplies. Use drawers, shelves, and pegboards to keep everything in its place. A well-organized workspace will make your DIY projects more enjoyable. Parking perfection, making room for your rides. Your garage is for your car, right? Designate a clear parking spot. Make sure there's enough room to open the car doors without hitting anything. You can use tape or paint to mark off the parking spot on the floor. This will help you and your family members park in the right place every time. Plus, it makes your garage look super organized. Two-wheeled Triumph giving bikes a home. Do you have bikes? Bikes can take up a lot of floor space in your garage, but don't worry, there are plenty of ways to store them. You can hang them from the ceiling, store them on wall-mounted racks, or even use a freestanding bike stand. Choose the option that works best for your space and the number of bikes you have. Let there be light, brightening up your space. Garages are often dark and dingy. Good lighting will make your garage more functional and inviting. Install bright overhead lights and consider adding task lighting to your workbench area. You can also use light paint colors on the walls to reflect more light. The finishing touches: labels, floor protection, and staying organized. Now it's time for the finishing touches. After all the hard work you've put into transforming your garage, these final steps will ensure that your space remains functional and looks great for years to come. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to keep your garage organized is to label everything. By clearly marking each storage bin, shelf, and container, you'll always know where everything is. This not only saves time, but also reduces the frustration of searching for items when you need them. You can use a label maker for a professional look, or simply write on masking tape for a quick and easy solution. The key is consistency. Make sure all your labels are easy to read and placed in a visible spot. This small step can make a big difference in maintaining order. If you're worried about your garage floor getting damaged, consider adding a protective coating. Garage floors can take a lot of abuse from vehicles, tools, and heavy equipment. A protective coating not only shields the floor from damage, but also makes it easier to clean. Epoxy floor coatings are a popular choice because they are durable and easy to clean. Once applied, they create a smooth, hard surface that resists stains, spills, and impacts. This means less time spent scrubbing and more time enjoying your organized space. Plus, epoxy coatings come in a variety of colors and finishes, allowing you to add a touch of personality to your garage. Whether you prefer a sleek, modern look or something more vibrant, there's an option to suit your style. And finally, the most important tip for keeping your garage organized is to put things back where they belong. It sounds simple, but it's easy to let things pile up, especially when you're in a hurry. By taking a few extra seconds to return items to their designated spots, you'll prevent clutter from accumulating. Regular maintenance is key. Set aside a little time each week to tidy up and address any messes before they get out of hand. This proactive approach will help you maintain a clean and organized garage, making it a space you can truly enjoy and be proud of. Remember, a well-organized garage not only looks good but also functions better, making your daily tasks easier and more efficient.